Hello, and welcome to my video tonight. In this storytelling sessions, I'm going to tell about my experience when I met my first foreign friends in Indonesia, like probably around uh, August. Yeah, I think it's around August. Okay, so let's just get into the story. Okay, so the story begins when I was confused, or more like curious, yes, about the CCU event. And then at first, I don't want to go there it because I don't really have an interest in it at first. But then when I, but then my other talk saying that perhaps you can make new friends there. So then I decided to go. After that, when I joined the event, I sat there listening to the to the MC talking about the stuff happening there. And then when I was waiting for something to happen, suddenly I was dragged. Dragged. Yeah, I was dragged to join a group, and I met my old classmate. Yeah, she's not a friend, just a classmate, probably from another semesters, but I know her. And then I met my first I met my first foreign friend. uh his name is Nate. I don't remember his full name. I don't remember his full name, but what I know that his name is Nate. Nata. Yeah, Nate. And during the event, we talk a lot about our cultures. Uh, he talks about his culture in United States, and I talk my culture in Indonesia. It was fun. It was fun in if I could say, because uh, other than cultures, we talk a lot about memes, and then if anyone here knows about Ohio memes, yeah, we talk about that. And then we also talked about meat, US meats, yeah. Oh, and we also talk about foods. And yeah, we talk about foods like I'm also curious about the national dish of America, especially Florida, because he came from Florida. And then he said to me that Florida doesn't have any national dish, or probably there's no specific things there that can be called as national dish. And then for myself also, I'm not really quite sure what our special dish in Java, or I must say in East Java, but that's for another story. So yeah, after the event has ended, we shares number. I gave him my number, and he gave me his number. And then we shares contact, and then we spend most of our time later on talking through social media, WhatsApp. Uh, we talk a lot about. I mean, in social media, we talk a lot about religions. We talk a lot about ourselves, our hobbies, our favorites, and stuff. Yeah, uh, we also shares our sorrow together. I mean, he shares he shares his, and I share mine. Okay, so one at one moment, he invites me to hang out with him, and he also and also he also said to me that he's going to invite his friends over. I was a bit uh, scared at moment. I was a bit scared, and then so I decided to bring Andra with me, and fortunately he agreed to go with me. That's good news. Yeah, and then at 6 p.m. I went to Galaxy Mall and I met them with Andrea, Hereditaire. We talk a lot there. You know, we actually talk about the same topic. Actually, we share our cultures. They share their cultures, and I shared my cultures. And then after that, after we talk a lot about cultures, we went to we moved from the from the food court, and then we go to move around the mall to look around for souvenirs. So yeah, we visited a lot of stores, but I think what I remember that we don't catch anything interesting, but that's okay. After we move around the mall for a bit, we decide to go. We decide to go back home at 6 p.m. Oh, not 6, 9. Yeah, 9 p.m. Yeah, and then the rest of and then most of the story we spent a lot talking about stuff and religion and cultures through social media. Then at the last day where they are going to leave Indonesia and go back to USA, uh, uh, he invites me to go for for a hangout again for the last time. Uh, we met at a cafe near my house. We talk a lot about the same thing, cultures, stuff, and then we also talk about our favorite things, fantasy stuff. Yeah, we talk about fantasy stuff, D&D dragons, and then games, and then things about games that is currently developed in 2024, and also things that are going to be released in 2025. So yeah, after that, they decide to go because they need to look for souvenirs again with the other friends, and I myself also need to go back home because it's 2 p.m. and I don't have much time to spend outside. So yeah, that's the end of the story. They go back with their friends to look for souvenirs, while I go back to my house to sleep. Actually, not sleep. I'm just doing stuff in my house, working. Yeah. And then that's the end of the story, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my stories. And I think this is 8 p.m. now, so I guess I'll need to go now. Goodbye.